funny how I stumbled across this one in particular. During a time in my life where I kind of feel like I'm floating between the past and the future, as we tend to do, struggling to find the next path, I constantly ponder what it is that truly feels worth it. I ask myself, how can I bring the life that I want into the space where I am now? A foundation where I no longer have to float between. I can walk, therefore I can finally run. Worth by Stephen G. Smith. Not to be confused with Stephen A. Smith. I thought that shit was so funny. Now I told y'all I was gonna be going to the college and walking up in the library just finding what was interesting to me, and then I was looking in the philosophy section while looking for the psychology section, and I came across this book, Worth Doing, by Stephen G. Smith. What pulled me into the book was just purely off of the strength of the title, Worth Doing. Seems like it was worth doing. I had to go and grab it. Little did I know just how much confirmation, just how much synchronicity, just how synchronized this was going to be to what I'm currently going through. I even have a similar concept tattooed on my wrist, Ikigai, meaning the pursuit of happiness is your passion, or your passion is the pursuit of happiness, something along those lines. He said, what is the power in the claim? Because it's what I love. I feel like now more than ever, with the rise of social media, we're way past that. With the rise of there was so many things in between. There was the rise of social media, then there was, just clickbait and numbers and views and just clout, and then now we have AI trying to take over said clout. It's a very interesting world we're living in right now, and a lot of people are trying to make their way to see their life with some sort of value. In this book, Stephen gave an example. It was a conversation between a daughter and a father about her going to play softball after school instead of doing her homework. He asked, "Did you do your homework?" Wait, how did it go? So far, I'm loving the way Smith highlights and tackles that juxtaposition between work and worth, that learned juxtaposition between work and worth. How the father only sees softball as a necessary alternative to her homework if it doesn't cancel out the benefits of doing her work. Authority figures have the very hard task of instilling the value of effort into you. But often they can fall short when they don't allow room for play. This reinforces the cognitive bias that makes us consider the practicality of every basic action. For example, I want to go to the park and shoot some hoops, but while I'm there, I should probably work on my layup. At what point does passion become obligation? He says, suppose that instead of using the shield of work reason, the daughter goes on the offense. I played softball in the afternoon because I felt like having fun. Damn well you couldn't say that to no Tito Jackson. I just find it crazy how she'd have to come up with a damn good excuse for wanting to play some softball after school. It's after school, and the homework is due tomorrow. And she might get tired. Too tired to play some softball. Now she can't play softball, but her homework is done. Or her homework ain't done, and it's still going to get done, but she also got to play some softball. Stephen is asking us to ask a genuinely important question here. What are you doing it for? A lot of people go into something to just be a part of the industry of something, making money ain't really a bad reason to get into something. We need money. and shit is tough out here. I ain't even gonna lie. But it's important to ask ourselves, like, if we're selling our souls to do it. Like Jiz said, are you really in it for the arts or the image? Is it part of who you are and all you isn't? I've seen too many people too often tell their stories of what they had to sacrifice to get to where they are, yet it's not where they dreamt that they'd be. Or they end up becoming successful in a way that just feels hollow because it wasn't what they were passionate about. They suffered through the hard thing and made it out on the other side with all the things that you should have. But was it all that they wanted? Sometimes you gotta take that risk to achieve the thing that you really want, so that when you do get the fruits of that, the fruit tastes good. You don't want to go to the store, try to pick up some bananas, come home with some grapes, and now you gotta eat some grapes. And like, yeah, I like grapes, but like, now I can't make my banana strawberry smoothie. I don't know where I'm going with this. But yeah, that's just a little yap sesh for right now. I'm still gonna go back and finish that book over time. Worth Doing by Stephen G. Smith. It's a good read so far. Don't forget to do what makes you happy. Hit me up in the Discord. Link is going to be in the description below. No One But You by InJvne, me, on Spotify and on YouTube Music. Go check it out if you so choose to. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.